The chief guest, along with our principal ma'am, is now being escorted by the NCC cadets and the scout and guides. It's truly a moment of honor and joy to witness our national flag soar high up in the sky, a symbol of unity, pride, and the shining spirit of India. Is a magnificent showcase of synchronization, discipline, and teamwork. It is a spectacle where every state resonates with unity and pride. The young brigadiers of LRDAV has devoted themselves to bring such an event. Leading the parade, we have the school leader, DG Jason. They will be followed by the Hansraj House, led by Commander Vaibhavi Mohanty and flag bearer Tulika Das. Draped in blue, they stride forward with grace and assurance, reflecting clarity of mind and strength of spirit. Next, the Dayanan House, led by Commander Amit Chanal and flag bearer Krishna Agarwal. The white green India brings up the viewers for the parents of the North Forward energy and vision.
In the Gandhi House, under the leadership of Commander Ritika Bhatta and Flag Bearer Soumya Mohanty, who realized their access in staying pure determination, studying the path of conviction, strong resolve. Next up in line, we have the Nehru House, led by Commander Shiva Patnaik and Flag Bearer Aditya Dakshini. Their bright colors radiate hope and cheer.
Next, we have the NCC Naval
surrender. This is truly a red letter day in the history of our nation. A day written in the ink of courage and sealed with the blood of countless patriots.
But what is independence? It is the right to speak without fear, the right to walk with our heads held high, the right to dream and to turn those dreams into reality. For our ancestors, it meant breaking the chains of slavery. For us, it means to protect that hard-earned freedom with our unity, integrity, and action. And today, we stand in this free land. The spirit demands only one thing: never forget and never let it fall.
Up next, we have a powerful presentation of patriotic slogans. Short yet impactful lines that capture the pride, courage, and unity of our nation. Let these words echo in our hearts and remind us of the sacrifices that brought us freedom. I request Ayushman Das and Divyanshi Das to present the patriotic slogans.
सुबह पर तीन बार हाथ ताली करेंगे। भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, महात्मा गांधी जी की जय, महात्मा गांधी जी की जय, महात्मा गांधी जी की जय, भगत सिंह जी की जय, भगत सिंह जी की जय, भगत सिंह जी की जय। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
Now I would like to request our esteemed principal ma'am, respected Mrs. Niharika Bantayas, to kindly present the formal welcome address. Madam, please.
A very good morning to everyone present here, my proud Indians. On this 79th Independence Day, I, on behalf of the entire community of DAV Public School, Cuttack, welcome one and all on the premises of this school. It is my pleasure and privilege to have amongst us our alumni and the esteemed member of Odisha Legislative Assembly, Mr. Souvik Biswal, amidst us. Let us all welcome him with a big round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Souvik. More than I rejoice the day welcoming him as a leader, I have the privilege to announce to the younger generations here that, my dear children, he is none other than your alumni. He was a student of this school some years back, and you see how humble, how polite, how sober he entered the premises, bowing his head to all his teachers who have made a man out of him. And today LRKV is proud. The teachers standing there are proud that they have amidst them to celebrate the 79th Independence Day with a former student of theirs. Then what more can you ask for? We have deliberately invited a leader here to let you know that for you avenues are great. There are thousands of avenues for you. You can move on with your academics, to cherish your dreams, to be a bureaucrat, to be a politician, to be a leader, to be engineer, doctor, and what not you want, painter, musician, singer. So my dear children, on the 79th Independence Day, what we are going to celebrate is our freedom, freedom of thought, freedom of our mind, freedom to cherish and pursue our dreams. Freedom does not mean only getting free from the struggles of independence that our freedom fighters have already done for us. The free India that they have handed over to us, and we are going to hand it over to you. It is our duty to sustain it by empowering our younger generations not only with academic excellence but also with values and ethics. My dear children, remember the anecdote of Ekalavya, who did not get the direct training from his own guru, Dronacharya, but went on to make his idol, and he pursued his dream of archery, and with worshipping that idol of Dronacharya, he could make himself a skilled archer. So this talks about his freedom from social barriers, his freedom from any negativity, and pursuing his dreams with a focus. So when I speak about freedom here, I want you all to rejoice that freedom of mind, that freedom of thought, and pursue your dreams to your excellence. I will not take much time. I will ask your alumni, our chief guest of the day, Mr. Sovic, to enumerate more on this 79th Independence Day when we are celebrating the theme of Naya Bharat, New India. That all means with you we are progressing, with this younger generation, we are progressing towards a Vikshit Bharat or Naya Bharat, New India. So my dear children, I hope you will preserve these thoughts in your mind and work accordingly. So may I now have the privilege of inviting the chief guest of the day, Mr. Sovic Biswal, esteemed member of Orissa Legislative Assembly, and more importantly, your alumni, dear children, our alumni. Welcome them with a big round of applause.
A very good morning to one and all. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to respected Madam Principal. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all my respected teachers, respected parents, my beloved brothers and sisters of my school, LRDH Public School, Wonderful Cuttack. We all know today we have gathered here to celebrate 79th Independence Day of our country, India. Do you know, my dear students, 1947, August 15th, our country India got free from British rule. Many sacrifices, struggles led by our great brave freedom fighters, for whom we are leading a freedom life in our country India. Leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, who led with non-violence, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, who inspired with courage, heroes like Bhagat Singh, Sarojini Naidu, Lal Bal Pal. We should remember the struggles, the sacrifices of the brave freedom fighters. And we are lucky to born in this free country. It is all because of the sacrifices made by our great freedom fighters. This is not only just a day, this is a reminder to be a responsible citizen of our country, to follow the rules of our country, and to follow our dreams too. I would like to request all my dear students, we should be empathetic. We should understand the emotions of each other. Thank you very much for inviting me here. I really feel proud to be an Indian. Today, in this Independence Day, we should take a oath, take a pledge to be a responsible citizen of India and to remember always the sacrifices and the struggles of our brave freedom fighters. Thank you very much. Happy Independence Day once again.
Thank you so much, sir. We will surely try our best to act as the responsible citizens of this country. I request you to please be here as we present the...
Now, in the meantime, I request the Team Kesari to please join us as we proceed to release our annual school magazine, Kesari. Now, the annual activities, the achievements, creativity of all our budding artists is now finally out.
It's really a proud moment for LRDAV.
Thank you.
Principal Ma'am to felicitate our guest with a small token of gratitude. Thank you so much, sir, for taking some time out from your busy schedule to attend this program with us.
है हर भारतीय के दिलों का स्वाभिमान है। यही है गंगा, यही है हिमालय, ये अपने देश की शान है। 3 रंगों में रंगा हुआ ये अपना हिंदुस्तान है, ये अपना हिंदुस्तान है। With the tricolor flying high in the sky, igniting the feeling of true patriotism among all, we honor the bravery and sacrifices made by our freedom fighters. As we form the Tiranga, so let's remember the struggles and the triumphs that shaped our country. And with the same spirit, our friends are all set to showcase a wonderful aerobics drill, the Tricolor Thunder. Please welcome them with a huge round of applause. आजादी के ऐसे पावन पर्व पर हम अपने देश के उन वीर सपूतों को नमन करते हैं जिन्होंने अपनी कुर्बानियों से हमें स्वतंत्रता दिलाई। महात्मा गांधी, भगत सिंह, नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस और लाला लाजपत राय जैसे अनगिनत स्वतंत्रता सेनानियों को संघर्ष और बलिदान हमें प्रेरित करता है। ये स्वतंत्रता शहीदों के लहू से मिली अमानत है। इसकी रक्षा हर भारतीय का धर्म है। आइए उनके सपनों का नया भारत बनाएं जहां न्याय, समानता और सम्मान हर दिल में बसे। जब तक दिल में देश प्रेम की ज्वाला जलती रहेगी, कोई ताकत भारत को झुका नहीं सकेगी। जो भरा नहीं है भावों से, जिसमें बहती रसधार नहीं, वो हृदय नहीं पत्थर है जिसमें स्वदेश का प्यार नहीं, जिसमें स्वदेश का प्यार नहीं। जय हिंद।
भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की।
unity. Up next, we have the formation drill, a perfect display of discipline, timing, and teamwork. Our students will show the power of their fitness and athleticism with flawless coordination, proving that true strength lies in togetherness. Watch closely as every step blends into the next, making moves that speak of dedication, practice, and harmony. Put your hands together for them. What an incredible display of coordination, strength and precision.
Independence is not just the day we broke free, rather it is what we do with that freedom. The Sustainable Development Goals give us a modern path to the India our freedom fighters dreamt of, free from poverty, inequality and environmental harm.
अंदाज है ऐसे है चाहे वैसे है अरे जो भी है जैसे है खुद पे हमें नाज है जाने ना हमको ये जमाना चाहो तो हमको आजमाना प्यारबाज हम शानसाज हम इश्कबाज दिल वाले कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले छूते के हार से इंडिया वाले शीतले हार से इंडिया वाले दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ाते हम इंडिया वाले दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ाते हम इंडिया वाले यूं तो सीधे बड़े कभी चाहे तो हाथों से लेते लगते चुरा ओ हमको परवाह नहीं जो कहता है कहने चलिए भला या बुरा जैसी भी मर्जी हो हमारी करते हैं ऐसी होशियारी पर दिल से यार जो ले पुकार दो जान साथ कर डाले कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले छूते के हार से इंडिया वाले शीतले हार से इंडिया वाले दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ाते हम इंडिया वाले को निकले सबको नचा दे हम इंडिया
What an electric